Hi friends, I am Nisha Kaushik and today I am going to talk about meaning of keywords used in the preamble of the Indian Constitution. The American Constitution was the first to begin with the preamble. The preamble refers to the introduction or preface to the Constitution. The preamble of the Constitution is based on the Objectives Resolution drafted and moved by the Pandit Nehru and adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949. The opening words of the preamble of the Indian Constitution are, "We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution." Now I am explaining the words used in the preamble of the Constitution one by one. First, sovereign. This word implies that India is neither a dependence nor a dominion of any other nation but an independent state. There is no authority above it and it is free to conduct its own affairs, both internal and external. Being a sovereign state, India can either acquire a foreign territory or cede a part of its territory in favor of a foreign state. Second, socialist. Even before the term was added by the 42nd Amendment in 1976, the Constitution had a socialist content in the form of certain directive principles of state policy. Notably, the Indian brand of socialism is a democratic socialism and not a communistic socialism, also known as state socialism, which involves the nationalization of all means of production and distribution and the abolition of private property. Democratic socialism, on the other hand, holds faith in a mixed economy where both public and private sectors coexist side by side. As the Supreme Court says, democratic socialism aims to end poverty, ignorance, disease, and inequality of opportunity. Third, secular. The term secular, too, was added by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. However, as the Supreme Court said in 1974, although words secular state is not mentioned in the Constitution, there can be no doubt that constitution makers wanted to establish such a state, and accordingly Articles 25 to 28 granting the fundamental rights to freedom of religion have been included in the Constitution. The Indian Constitution embodies the positive concept of secularism. All religions in our country, irrespective of their strength, have the same status and support from the state. Fourth, democratic. A democratic polity, as stipulated in the preamble, is based on the doctrine of popular sovereignty, that is, possession of supreme power by the people. The Indian Constitution provides for representative parliamentary democracy, under which the executive is responsible to the legislature for all its policies and actions. Universal adult franchise, periodic elections, rule of law, independence of judiciary, and absence of discrimination on certain grounds are the manifestation of democratic character of the Indian polity. The term democratic is used in the preamble in the broader sense, embracing not only political democracy but also social and economic democracy. Fifth, republic. A democratic polity can be classified into two categories, monarchy and republic. In a monarchy, the head of the state, usually king or queen, enjoys a hereditary position, that is, he comes into office through succession. Example, Britain. In a republic, on the other hand, the head of the state is always elected directly or indirectly for a fixed period. Example, USA. Sixth, justice. The term justice in the preamble embraces three distinct forms: social, economic, and political, secured through various provisions of fundamental rights and directive principles. Social justice denotes the equal treatment of all citizens without any social distinctions based on the caste, color, race, religion, sex, and so on. It means absence of privileges being extended to any particular section of the society and improvement in the condition of backward classes like SC, STs, and OBCs and women. Seventh, liberty. The term liberty means the absence of restraints on the activities of individual and at the same time providing opportunities for the development of individual personalities. The preamble secures to all citizens of India liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship through their fundamental rights and foreseeable in court of law in case of violation. Liberty, as elaborated in the preamble, is very essential for the successful functioning of the Indian democratic system. However, liberty does not mean license to do what one likes and has to be enjoyed within the limitations mentioned in the Constitution itself. In brief, the liberty conceived by the preamble or fundamental right is not absolute but qualified. Eighth, equality. The term equality means the absence of the special privileges to any section of the society and provision of adequate opportunities for all individuals without any discrimination. The preamble secures to all citizens of India equality of status and opportunity. This provision embraces three dimensions of equality: civic, political, and economic. Ninth is fraternity. Fraternity means a sense of brotherhood. The Constitution promotes this feeling of fraternity by the system of single citizenship. Also, the fundamental duties, Article 51A, say that it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, regional, or sectional diversities. The preamble declares that fraternity has to assure two things: the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. The word integrity has been added to the preamble by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment 1976. Significance of the preamble. The preamble embodies the basic philosophy and fundamental values, political, moral, and religious, on which the Constitution is based. It contains the grand and noble vision of the Constituent Assembly and reflects the dreams and aspirations of the founding father of the Constitution. So friends, I hope that it will be helpful for you. Thanks.